Today, guys, we're installing a Zinnovations carbon fiber steering wheel in my Silverado. A big shout out to Don over at Don's Life for getting this shipped out to me. It came in undamaged. If you haven't checked out his channel, he makes some really good truck mod videos, so be sure to check it out. Well, I need to get the old steering wheel off the truck, so let's do that now. First thing I want to do is make sure that the negative side of the battery is disconnected because I don't want to get hit with any airbags today. Now that that's out of the way, we can start taking apart the steering wheel. Pop these two covers off, and it should be a 10 millimeter on each side. Now this should come forward, and we've got to get these two clips off and unclip this. I'm not gonna lie, that scared the crap out of me, but it's off and we're good. Moving on, we gotta get this connector loose by pulling the red tab forward and then just push on the bottom and it should come out. Taking a T50, let's see if we can get this to break loose. Okay, that bolt was on there super tight, so some redneck countermeasures were put into place. 14 gauge electrical wire, you put it on the steering wheel over there on that handle, and then I was able to break it free. Now the steering wheel should come straight out. Here's both the steering wheels side by side on the bench. This one looks so much more sporty. It's like I'm trying to build a race truck. And this one's just kind of boring, but that's what you get from factory. So I'm gonna transfer all the components over to this one and we'll get it installed on the truck. I've got it all put together and this thing looks really good. I did notice one little imperfection. You'll notice on the bottom there's a small gap on this side and a small gap on the other side. Now I do think that that's just due to the thicker padding, but everything else lined up perfectly. So let's get it installed in the truck. We'll first slide it in, plug our connector in, take our mammoth bolt and thread that back in. This is definitely something you don't want to cross thread, so make sure you don't use power tools. Take our handy dandy 14 gauge wire and make sure this wheel doesn't turn on me. Once you get that bolt really tight, we can now put the airbag back in. There should be no problem getting these mixed up. The purple connector goes with the purple slot and the pink connector goes with the pink slot. And then we've got this last connector. Make sure everything's seated properly and then push forward. We've got it back in, we just got to pop the two bolts in the sides. We can now hook up the negative side of the battery and hopefully the airbag will not go off. Okay, we're good. Let's check the horn. Here's the final product. It looks really good and it adds a lot to the inside of this truck. I do want to drive around with it for at least a week, get a good feel for it, make sure everything works, the heated steering wheel and all the other controls. So until then, since driving around with this steering wheel, I've learned that I've got a bad habit. With this part of the steering wheel being straight, it makes it hard to knee drive, which apparently is something I try to do all the time. Also, with the bottom being flat, it does take a few days to get used to turning because it's just different. Outside of that, it's been fun having it in the truck. It's like you're behind the wheel of a sports car. The grip right here while driving feels really nice. I almost feel like I should have some paddle shifters. As far as all the controls on the front and back, Everything works fine. The only difference is with the heated steering wheel. The factory steering wheel would warm up all the way around, but this steering wheel only gives off heat on both sides of the grip, which doesn't really bother me because I don't really use the heated steering wheel except for the times when it's cold outside and it comes on with the remote start function. So if you're one that does care about having heat all the way around, this would not be a good option for you. But in my opinion, the carbon fiber look is a great trade-off. All in all, the Zinnovations steering wheel is a really cool upgrade. It adds a premium look and feel to your daily drive. Well, I appreciate y'all watching this. If you liked it, make sure you hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so. Until next time, see y'all. You like the new steering wheel?
Yeah.
Do you like the carbon fiber steering wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like this part?
Yeah.